Hello everybody and welcome once again to Let's Play Skyrim. My webcam is still on the fritz. I can't really figure out what the problem is. Nowadays I'm using a Logitech C615 HD webcam, which is supposed to work pretty well from everything I can see, but at the moment, whenever I try to record a video, whether I have fraps on, I'm in a game, or anything, it gives me the countdown, which is why I missed that it wasn't working in a couple of videos, because when you hit record it counts down 3, 2, 1 and starts. So during that countdown is when I would normally boot up the game. It does the countdown, but when the countdown completes, it just resets to its own main menu and will never actually start recording a video. So I don't know what the problem is. I've tried updating the drivers, they're current. I've tried uninstalling and reinstalling the software, didn't help. So I'm not quite sure what to do. Alright, we got a draugr Death Lord here. I'm just gonna see what level it is. Most of them are level 30, greater souls. Of course, a big objective of mine is going to be to trap both these souls. Might be easier said than done. The archer's a hell of a lot more dangerous. Go ahead and shoot me. I don't think he's about to one-shot me. Oh. Well, I'd be wrong about that. The archer can one-shot me. Even now. That's good to know. Maybe he's level 40. There are, at certain places in the game, level 40 draugr Death Lords with Grand Souls, but both of these are greater flavor, which, don't get me wrong, I would never complain about that. But I can't let the archer hit me, because he has a... Well, that time didn't one-shot me. What was that? Maybe they have critical shot perks.
You won't get away from me.
And I only get one shot if they get the critical hit. I don't know. I do know I need to be very careful.
Watch there, brother.
Because that archer is going to murder the shit out of me if I'm not careful. He's already done it twice. Want to kill these two, want to soul trap them both.
I'll have your head. Damn.
the archer wants to come after me, I'm fucked. So I gotta be pretty careful. What would be really awesome be if I could somehow pickpocket his arrows, which might be a possibility. See, I thought maybe I'd be able to pickpocket his arrows if I successfully hid from him just then, and he was stupid enough to get his axe out.
I'll tear you to pieces.
How's Farkas's health?
Yeah. Yeah.
Is he gonna... What? Skeever? Apparently. Come on! Are you kidding me? The delay in getting out the spell is the only reason I wasn't able to soul trap that little SOB in time. There we go. That was my last empty petty soul gem. That's good to know.
Enough of this. I'll tear you to pieces.
Oh good, I think Farkas wins this fight. Especially if I'm standing back, helping him out like this. Especially if the other draugr doesn't make it in here. I knew there was... The UESP said there was another skeever, because it had trouble spawning. For whatever reason. That's not... certainly not unheard of. How many empty greater soul gems do I have? 3. Those are important because I can actually make good, high quality enchantments with those. Got it. That's what I'm talking about, baby. Orcish bow. That's it, huh? Yeah, greater soul. That's fine. Onward! We're 10 minutes in. One of those draugrs already dead. As is always the case, the second one is going to go down a lot faster. Kindly get out of the way, Farkas.
Oh, stop! Descend now! I'll tear you to pieces.
Now, I may end up wanting to, depending on how long it takes to get, alteration or illusion spells, I may need the legendary something else early in order to get, all the perks I need to max out crafting along with everything else. So I think I'll just take that ebony greatsword back to my house. Just keep it in storage in case I end up needing the level 2-handed again. That'll be a really nice sort of natural progression. With a sword that good, it'll level quickly. I think Farkas is going to win this fight, but maybe not. The draugr is 19 levels lower than him, but it's got a much better weapon. Almost time for the soul trap. Oh, not quite fast enough. There we go. Awesome. So, ebony greatsword. There we go. We're approaching that climactic final encounter. For now, let's just keep it rolling. There's nothing else inside this tunnel except for the 2 draugr we already killed. So let's just make our way over the bridge to where they were hanging out and keep going. Not to be missed, in the center of this wall is a ruby. As far as I know, you have to knock it down with an arrow. Requires a direct hit. I know I'm supposed to be able to get it. I think I'm hitting below. Nope, that was a direct hit and it still didn't come loose. Shout doesn't work. Magic? Nope. Now you're supposed to be able to get this thing. I don't know why I can't. Oh, I just turned off collision on the draugr. My mistake. You can see it's brushed into the wall. That was a bug, so I don't consider that cheating. Anyway, let's search through here, mindful that our carry weight is near maximum. Let me get all the ingredients. Anything that's not in a container. This is the final room of the dungeon, where that big final fight actually takes place. Let me work my way backwards, looting the draugr in this tunnel. Banded iron shield, too heavy. What I want to do is load up the first draugr in the tunnel with anything I can't get back on this run, just so I know exactly where it all is. Good. Alright. Let's roll. I am mindful of a couple of key facts. Namely, those 2 greater soul gems I'm currently rocking. I think I want to enchant my armor with Fortified Destruction. So the more pieces I can put that on, the faster that skill is going to level. Excuse me. That remains true even if I do learn a better spell. But it's true even here where I'm just using flames. Anyway, we are just shy of 20 minutes in. I do need to go offload. When I get back, I think that with a competent Farkas, half an hour should still be enough to get through the final encounter. I hope it is, anyway. I'm taking this opportunity to read about the final encounter through that last door. Of course, there is a word wall. Contains the first word of fire breath, Yol. Very useful shout. Accomplishes what Foos does. It'll always stagger an enemy, but it'll also deal a pretty nice chunk of fire damage. The problem, of course, is that if I'm really seeking to do dedicated leveling of my skills, any damage that I do with a shout is ultimately a subtraction from that skill experience. So I will probably stick with Unrelenting Force for the most part. Save those fights where it's just too difficult to worry about skill XP, and I just need to find a way to kill the thing. High-level mages, high-level vampires. Then I might mix and match Fire Breath with Archery. Of course, very shortly after this quest, I'm gonna become a werewolf. And that really becomes the answer. Especially once you perk it out, werewolf form just murders everything. You really have nothing to worry about. Anyway, let's go ahead and go offload. Now, unfortunately, I don't have the means to create fortify enchanting potions. I don't think that necessarily means I need to hoard the greater soul gems until later. Let's go.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. What's the matter?
Got some good pieces out. Blades, helmets, pretty much anything to suit your needs.
Sound issues. That's better.
Don't forget to check inside the shop if you need anything.
Let's head into Breeze home. Alright. In go. Didn't find any disenchantables. I'm gonna keep those graders because I want to go ahead and use them. I'm gonna hold on to one petty soul gem now that I have filled all I have. And that, as you'll recall, is just so I can recharge my enchanted sword with Soul Trap in the event that it runs out. Those amethysts and ruby can go in here. There's nothing to do. Oh wait, yes there is.
You're home! Did you get me a present?
Not this time.
Aww.
Wait, I'm putting the ebony greatsword back in here.
Wraith is a big meanie. He keeps telling Lars and me what to do.
Ingredients from Lucia go in here. Now, I think I've got a gold ore sitting in here. Now, let me wait till I've got 56 magicka, and then we can make a gold ingot.
Come by Bellathor's shop at the market. I'm sure we've got something you need.
Once I have that gold ingot, I will only need 2 more. That's pretty good. Yep, there it is. 2 more gold ingots and I'm done there.
I don't claim to be the best blacksmith in Whiterun. Yorland Greymane's got that honor. Man steel is legendary. All I ask is
Alright, gold ingot goes upstairs.
Papa!
what do you need, my thing?
Into this one with Hearthfire stuff. Let's get well rested.
Did you need something, Papa?
Come by Bellathor's shop at the market.
Actually, I have an even better idea.
I am your
19.
sword. Your shield.
Nope.
That big tree in the park looks so sad. I feel sorry for it.
I've got one spare ring to enchant, so let me get 18 others. $17, $16, $15, $14, $13, $12, $11, $10, $9, $8, $7, $6, $5, $4, $3, $2, $1, $0. Okay. I realized I am about to hit level 50.
Yes?
And these enchantments will be a hell of a lot more valuable if I hold off just a little bit until I get the Insightful Enchanter perk. It'll boost their magnitude by 25%, so I've decided to go ahead and throw an enchanting session in here.
Of our own corruption, while you have ascended from the dung
Go cause your
of
fancy magic
mortality,
someplace else.
and now walk among the stars. But you were once man. I am as man, you said.
Hey, what the? Keep your magic to yourself. I used to be an adventurer like you. Then I took an
I'm the
arrow.
commander of the guard here in Whiterun.
Excuse me.
Watch the magic.
Yeah, this will be worth it, I promise. Of course, now that I have Soul Trap, that empty common soul gem is a lot more worthwhile to me. Alright. Let's start with the jewelry. Let's do Fortify Sneak. The petty enchantment for now. Their enchanting has hit 50, which is important. But this is more important. Here at 51 enchanting, I can take both Storm Enchanter and or Insightful Enchanter. This is a health level, but I want Insightful Enchanter. Skill enchantments on armor are 25% stronger. Now, those, when I do get around to those greater soul gems, the impact is going to be much greater. But why don't I see how high I can get the skill first before I worry about making the useful enchantments? I say that only in the sense that the enchantments will be even better if I get the skill higher first.
Smile on you, friend.
Even the petty soul gems, you'll see, sneaking is now 2% better. Okay. Oh. I accidentally burned the petty soul gem I meant to hold on to. Guess I'll hold on to a lesser instead. Might as well. So I got something to use it on.
Come to Dragon's Reach to discuss the ongoing hostilities, like the rest of the great warriors?
Alright, 58 enchanting. Why don't I fortify Magicka? There we go.
Father says I'm too young to train.
It seems this damned...
Hmm.
I had you figured for a mage. I think you'll appreciate this.
It's kind of what I thought.
You know, if you've got the aptitude, you should join the Mages College in Winterhold.
That extra Magicka will help, as will that 11% boost in Fortified Destruction. I now have a total of 30% reduction in casting cost. And the enchantment I put on the gauntlets is going to give me... Well, it's not going to. It gave me 20% or 22 extra Magicka, which is also going to make a difference. Need just over 2,000 more gold. Now, a lot of the jewelry I made retains its stolen tag, so I'll just have to put it back at the house.
Go cast your fancy magic someplace else.
Now, I have about 25 minutes left. I'm not certain I can beat those 17 draugr in that last room in the kind of time frame we'll be discussing.
Do you get to the Cloud District very often? Oh, what am I
This was certainly worth it in terms of getting my destruction skill up, because I have no guarantee that I'll find anything better than flames in order to get it up there. So, at least not in anything remotely resembling a reasonable timeline.
Let me know if you see anything you like. Every trinkets, odds and ends, that sort of thing.
Can't have any of that. Those you can have. Those you can have.
Do come back.
62 alteration.
You know what's wrong with Skyrim these days? Everyone is obsessed.
I'm reaching the point now where I should probably worry more
Come by Bellathor's shop
about holding on to perk points.
Honored to see you again, my Thane.
I'll hold on to that filled lesser soul gem. until I fill another petty one instead. Just because I need to be able to recharge that sword when the time comes, or I'll lose the effect. Would be a de facto return to not having it. Yeah. Granted, all I would need is to find a filled soul gem someplace, but it should be obvious why I would rather just keep access to it without interruptions. I guess I don't need to worry too much about perks, because I can always take my ebony greatsword and re-level two-handed for extra perks if I run out of other stuff to do. Let's head inside. That extra magic is going to help a lot. Ah, damn it. I never got rid of that longbow. I knew that carry weight looked a little too high. I guess 5 pounds isn't very much. The main issue is that I'm still in heavy armor, and because I'm not engaged in that perk tree, it will continue to weigh me down until I'm done with it. Just under 2,000 gold to go. When I'm done with heavy armor and I switch to light, not only will it immediately weigh less because it's light armor, but pretty early in the perk tree it'll actually become entirely weightless, which will really free up a lot of carry weight for that most important aspect of this game, looting. Anyway, let's just roll through here, past dead draugr and dead silver hand. The only thing that's left is that last room, which I have decided not to cheese. As hard as that's gonna be. Because there's 17 draugr leveled. So some of them will be weak, but several, probably at least 4 or 5 Death Lords, maybe more. My only saving grace, so to speak, is that I can control when the fight starts. They don't appear until you take the fragment of Wuthrad. At that point, the door you came through gets a pickable apprentice lock on it. The doorway out, the other side, does not open until all 17 are dead. It's actually the coffins pop open in a particular order. I think it has you fight 3 or 4 at a time. And the 17th and final coffin that opens has the passage out in it. My plan, rather than cheese them by opening the coffins with sparks in something that the designers clearly didn't intend, I will pick open that apprentice door so that we can retreat as needed, regroup, attack again. still a little, well, it's certainly still cheesier than just staying in there and taking them on with brute force for glory, but that's not an option on this difficulty. And the fact that they gave it an apprentice lock, rather than actually forcing you to stay in the room, to me says the designers intended for you to be able to get out if you needed. We're getting close, so I'll switch to flames and grab that shield we left behind. And here we are. So before I even go into this room, I want to make an anchor save, just in case something gets screwed up, because, as you know, it's very important to me to search all the corpses, and with 17, I need to search them as we kill them, because they'll start disappearing. There's 6 in that hallway, 3 on either side, 1 on the left here, that's 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, that center one makes 14, 15, 16, and 17 up there. And I was right, when we kill the 17th is when the passage out will actually open. Let me see if that's true, though. I'm going to search the entire room before I take the fragment and trigger the fight. If you're wondering what I'm up to, it's just that. But yeah, there are 18. The one with the exit passage does not have a draugr in it. That was my mistake. We'll leave the chest for last. It's always the most exciting thing. First things first, let's learn the first word of Fire Breath. So we have learned it. Now let's power it up. I believe I've got a spare soul. Oh yeah, I have 4 actually. And now that there are actually ones to switch back and forth between. So there's the fragment of Wuthrad. When we take that, that starts the fight. So we've got an empty lesser soul gem, an empty petty soul gem. I think that's a filled grand soul gem. Booyah. Take that off the list. 21 more for the crafting loop. That's good. Let's take those potions. Let's leave the fragment. Go open the chest, which has... Oh shit! We got an illusion spell! And we can cast it too! And it's actually really... well, it's probably how I'm now going to get through this fight, because Courage, I believe, is a novice level illusion spell. Adept Robes of Destruction. I think I already have Destruction and Magicka regen. Glass Boots of Dwindling Shock. Well, I already have Resist Shock, so those boots will become my actual boots. Let's learn Courage. Target won't flee for 60 seconds and get some extra health and stamina. So check it.
I feel like I can crush a giant's head like a walnut.
Ha! And there's 17 illusion already. So, we'll just spam Farkas with this and let him kill the draugr. completed. Retrieve the fragment. Now we need to return to Jorvaskr. That's all fine. I do want... Oh, no! USKP made it actually locked! Well, Farkas, I'm gonna need you to actually involve yourself in this fight.
That's it? That's all you got?
I thought that one had my soul trap. Darn. I hit it too early. So... well, let's try it again.
God, no!
Alright. There's my petty soul. Filled up and in reserve as it should be.
I'll get you.
16 draugr to go. That's not even the one I wanted to use. I want to play around with the fire breath. 19 illusion. Now see, the reason I'm using courage instead of flames, even after making all those destruction enchantments, is because courage really only does me any good when I have a follower, like Farkas. Let's drop this dude's health. Soul. Can't miss out on that. 15. Got 1 empty lesser, 6 empty commons, and 1 empty greater.
I could crush a giant. A wall of
What I really need is a chance to regroup a little bit. Whites are lesser, I happen to know. Our big saving grace here, perhaps our only one, is that none of these guys are archers or mages.
Gods, no!
What? Come on now. You can see, now that we have a way to raise it, the illusion's going up pretty well. Good, that just leaves conjuration.
Yeah. I'll tear you to pieces. Do your worst. I'm gonna...
They do know where I am. Have about 8 minutes left. I probably shouldn't completely abandon my destruction either. Ah, see? 39. What do you know? So I need to trap one Death Lord, one white. That'll do it for my empty greater and lesser soul gems. If a Scourge should show up, I'll be able to use that to fill commons. That is a lot of draugr.
I'm gonna crush you like a...
I feel like I could crush a giant's head like a wall.
I'll rip you. Lucky. Close.
How much does courage cost? 34. Marcus is down, so flame on.
I'll return it.
Damn. I thought that was a safe spot. Clearly it isn't. I also know that one exists somewhere. So I can just find it. Hmm. 5 minutes to go, so we're not going to finish this fight. I'm just relieved I have a way to raise illusion. 22 illusion.
I'll tear you to pieces.
If they just time their hits right, Fargus will regenerate to full health. That's what I wanted to see. I can let him just murder an ordinary. Doesn't matter to me.
I'll tear you to pieces.
Now it seems like Fargus is stuck. Oh, nope, there he goes. I need to have Soul Trap on when that white dies. So that's coming.
I'm gonna kill you. Not so fast. I'll tear you to pieces. You'll need to do better than that.
Didn't take a genius to see that wasn't quite gonna work out. Fargus?
You won't get away from me.
Oh good, he's unstuck. Certainly good. Oh, come on. Tell me I wasn't fast enough. And that time I just missed. Good. That's 14 down. Now I only need to worry about getting a Death Lord and the possibility of a Scourge appearing. Get up there. Get up there. Alright. Where's my boy Fargus? Come on, dog. You got the team on your back.
Gods, I feel like I could crush a giant's head like a wall.
Oh, come on. Really? That one hit the stupid draugr. I get kinda sick of the fact that they can shout. $14 left. No scourges in sight. So, Death Lord is the only thing I still need to worry about soul trapping. But considering that it's been an hour, there are 14 draugr left to kill. This is going to take a while. I'm going to end this video here. This has been Let's Play Skyrim. We have the exquisite relief of finding a castable illusion spell. The only thing left to worry about is conjuration. Hopefully we'll find that one soon. Next time, we'll finish off this army of draugr. Until then, thank you very much for watching, and have a great day. Bye-bye.